Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, I'm going to show you how to do the 2021 Easter event in old school RuneScape. You don't really need any items, though I suggest bringing some weight reducing gear because we're going to do some running, maybe a stamina potion, but honestly it's really not necessary. And if you really want to speed things up, bring a lumberyard teleport, but again, it's not really necessary. Alright, so to start the event, make your way to Drainer Village, and you can get here very quickly by using an Amulet of Glory. And then head just a little bit north where there's going to be a rabbit named Greg, and speak to Greg. And you go ahead and just hold the spacebar to go through the dialogue, and I'm going to explain the story of what's going on. So speak to Greg, and he wants to change the Easter attitude in Gielinor from being bunny related to, I guess, more Easter-y holiday. But go ahead and go through the dialogue and press yes. And so in order to change Easter's being, or bunnies being associated to Easter, Greg wants to decorate the Drainer Village with other Easter items other than bunnies. So once you finish Greg and you select yes, he's going to give you some pastel flowers and an IOU for 5 coins. And then take these 2 items and head over to Aggie the Witch to the west of us and speak with Aggie. And I'll show you again on the map. Go and speak with Aggie and go through the dialogue. Talk about the Easter event, the first option, and she's going to give you some blue cyan dye, and you're going to take this dye back to Greg the bunny, and he's going to put it on Ned's door, so he's going to have a blue door. Ned is going to have a blue door. So go back to Greg, speak with Greg, go to the dialogue, give him the dye, and you're going to get a little mini cutscene where he changes the color of the door. Continue speaking with Greg, and he's going to want to get some eggs. And the best place to get eggs is likely the cook in Lumbridge. So continue holding spacebar and then select yes, you want to teleport to Lumbridge, and you're immediately going to get teleported to Lumbridge. Now, I don't know what happens if you select no, if Greg will offer you a teleport to Lumbridge again. But worst case scenario, you can just head east and make your way to Lumbridge. Otherwise, let me turn off the music if it's too loud. It is for me. Okay, and then when you get to Lumbridge, go ahead and speak with the cook. Here is Greg, by the way. Talk about the Easter event, option number 1. And you're going to have a dialogue between both Greg and the cook. And eventually, he's going to hand over some eggs, and they're going to go directly to Greg. They're not going to you, so don't worry about that. You don't actually need to speak with Greg anymore because we're done. I'm just showing you that we don't need to speak with him. Some videos were. Next, we need to head over to the sheep pen. So once you finish talking with the cook, just in that dialogue ends, head north to the sheep pen. And you can see, as I showed you, the cook said, "Why are you still here?" If he says that, and you see that later on in this event, that means you're finished with that area if you do get caught up with that. So head north into the sheep pen. You don't need any items. You will need some shears, but Greg is going to give them to you, so do not worry about that. Here is the sheep pen for those wondering, just to the north of the general store. And in the middle of the pen is Greg the bunny, again. And he wants some sheep fur. And he's going to use that as a decorative item. So go through this dialogue, and he's going to hand you some shears, and then just shear 3 different sheep. Do note that there is 1 sheep in here that's not actually a sheep. Oh, there's also a ram. So make sure you shear 3 actual sheeps, and this one right here is not a real sheep. It's actually a penguin in disguise. I won't get anything. But once you get the 3 wool, go ahead and speak with Greg again. Hand over those 3 pieces of wool to him. And then continue through the dialogue. And he's going to offer you to teleport you to Varrock. Select yes. And then you're going to go into Thelsalia's shop just over here. You can speak with either Greg or Thessalia. Here it is on the map, just south of the fountain. And speak with either Thessalia or Greg and get to the dialogue. Where are you going to get some ribbons for decorative items again. And then you're also going to be told that you need to actually head over to the lumberyard because Thessalia doesn't have these items in stock right now. You actually have to go and design them yourself, or create them yourself, because they're not ready. So here is where you would need to use the lumberyard teleport if you really want to speed things up. But for this video, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to run there because lumberyard's actually really close. Let me show you where it is. Lumberyard's right here. So I'm just going to run over to the lumberyard. For those people who may not really know this game too well and don't have this teleport option, or maybe you're free to play and you just want to watch someone run there themselves so you can follow along yourself. So run outside east of the gates of Varrock, and then we're going to make our way north. So when we get here, just run north. And we're going to find Greg again. And we're going to speak with Greg, and we're going to do a little cutscene, a little bit longer than the previous cutscene. We're actually going to get a real cutscene with some activity going on instead of just a black screen. So run past that balloon. If it's on your screen, that's part of a quest, so it might not be there for you. And make your way to the lumberyard. And then speak with Greg. And go through the dialogue where the cutscene's going to start at the very end of this. And in this cutscene, Greg is just looking for some planks, and then he gets chased by a cat or something like that. And I guess there's some dialogue between the cat and the rabbit. And once the cutscene's over, Greg's going to offer to teleport you back to Drainer Village. Accept that offer. And then, once you're back in Drainer Village, the event will be complete. It's actually a really, really fast event. Once you get back to Drainer Village, just talk to Greg again. You can see that the city's decorated, Drainer Village is decorated, and Greg's like, well, I didn't do that because he's been with us this entire time. But it turns out that when we painted the door blue, the rest of the village liked that, and they wanted to get into Hall of the New Spirit. So the rest of the village decorated, making it more Easter-like. So all that work we did really was for nothing. So in the end, Greg's just going to give us this door he created. It's called an East door. And he's going to give us a proper hat as a reward. So the two rewards for this event are the propeller hat, and the Greg's East door, as well as 2 noted Easter eggs and all other Easter events from the previous years if you haven't already completed those Easter events. And that is this year's Easter event. Pretty straightforward, pretty fun, pretty easy. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. I do have a Discord, so if you want to join my Discord and chat with me through that, I'm always available. And yeah, I hope you are able to find this video useful, and once this dialogue's over, I'll show you the rewards, and I'll end the video. I'll finish the dialogue after that cutscene. And you'll be rewarded with your items. So here is the propeller hat. Here is the East door. As well as the 2 Easter eggs. And then I already had all the other previous items. But if this is your first Easter event or you skipped a few, you'll also unlock those items as well. Alright, again, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all in my future videos.